Want to talk about is practice. There is nothing like an expert. An expert is just someone who practiced a lot. So what does this look like when you're preparing for an interview? Well, you need to practice for different types of interview questions. We already know that there's different kind of questions that may come up during the interview stage. And the very first one, which most people hate, is tell me about yourself. It will always come up, and I don't know why people are always surprised or unprepared when it comes up. So I've created a template for you to be able to download that will go through this extensively and will explain to you what exactly the tell me about yourself portion of the interview expects of you. But here's a brief summary. If you follow the tried and tested format of past, present, and future, then it makes it easier for you to answer this question. Past is what have you done to get you to where you are today? Present is what are you currently doing and what have you accomplished? Future is where would you like your career to go and why are you applying for this position? So if you use that format, then it becomes easier to answer the tell me about yourself question. So just bear that in mind, past, present, and future, every time you ask that question. Some of the kind of questions that you need to prepare for are, what was your last position? What did you do and what did you like about it? So you need to be able to talk eloquently about what your last position was. So stick to, I worked for this company for X number of years as a XYZ manager. These are the things I accomplished. In the time that I was there, I was able to do this, I was able to do that, and I was able to do that. Be very crisp about the things that you did and you accomplished. What you liked about it, not what did you not like about it. There's no bad mouthing required during the interview phase. Why did you leave or why do you plan to leave your current position? Again, don't fall into the trap of bad-mouthing the organization or bad-mouthing your manager or bad-mouthing your colleagues. That is just a reflection of the kind of mindset and attitude that you'll be bringing to the new place, and you don't want that from the get-go, even though those might be the very valid reasons why you left or you plan to leave your current role, but they don't need to know that at this point. So just stick to you're looking for greater challenges or you feel like your career is ready to move to the next level, and things that are more positive, things that are more about what you want to accomplish as a person in your career and your future. What are you looking for in your next position? Always talk about challenges, more responsibility. Never talk about money. If you say all I'm looking for is more money, that's it. No one wants to hire someone who's only there for the money, because that gives them the impression that once you get a better paying gig, you're out the door, and nobody wants to hire that kind of person. So don't do that. Your biggest strengths and weaknesses. Everybody loves to talk about their strengths because it's easy. But when it comes to talking about weaknesses, people usually never know what to say. So let's think about it this way. Now is not the time to tell them that, I'm not a morning person, or I like to sleep in, or I'm not really good with time, I'm not very punctual, or I prefer to work alone. So those are not really weaknesses that you want to bring forth during the interview phase. Your weaknesses should focus more on the things that you want to do more of. So things that, I want to be able to take more certifications, I want to learn more, I want to read more books, I want to improve my leadership skills, and things like that. So not things that are bad, but just things that you want to do more of. See the difference? Why should we pick you? This is always a good time to sell yourself, and it has to tie in between what your personal goals are and what the organization goals are. So you have to show that you have a very clear understanding of what the job description is, and also that you have the skills and the motivation to be able to get the job done. So this is an opportunity to sell yourself. Always have an answer for this question. Why are you interested in this role and company? So now is not a good time to say, I heard that you guys pay a lot of money, or I have a friend here who says that you give away free lunches on Fridays. Yeah, those things are great, but always focus more on what it is that you want for your personal growth, and whatever research that you've done about the company, positive things of course, how you think that can help you in your own personal career growth and journey. What will you bring to this role? Again, sell yourself, sell your value. Know your resume inside and out. Know what it is they're looking for. Think beyond the job description. How much more value can you bring? This is an opportunity for you to always sell yourself. They're going to be interviewing hundreds of people. What will make you different? You need to have a unique selling point for yourself, and you need to be comfortable and rehearse that so that when you reel it out, it sounds very real and authentic, and they'll be like, wow, she's just the right person for this job. We've never heard this from anyone before. He's really smart and we think he'll be a good fit. You always have to know that as much as they're looking for skill sets, they're also looking for a fit. So be sure that you also understand what the culture of the organization is and what exactly it is they're looking for to hire in people. Practice, practice, practice. I can't say this enough. Practice in front of a mirror, go online, download mock interview questions, and if you need to do interview prep sessions, I offer interview prep sessions as well. So I'm going to leave a link in the video on the side, and you can go there and book a session. You know what? I'll even throw in a free session for you just to practice. You need to practice to become perfect at interviewing.